Hello, it's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy here again. Just out for my evening stroll with my dog. And, in the big news today, well, not real big news, but at least around here, a couple days after they put in the 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew, they rescinded it. Seems like county commissioners got a lot of feedback from the people, which is good. And they were also going to try to mandate masks in public, but they didn't mandate it. They just suggested the use of a mask, which is all right. And so right now that's a little bit of good news. And just wanted to talk a little bit about I listened to a few minutes of the meeting where they discussed the issues of the curfew, and I guess the president of the county commissioners, whatever you call him, the one that's in charge, I guess he's the president. I guess people called him the N-word, which is not good. No matter how much you disagree with somebody. Of course, the guy in question, he's African American. No matter how much you disagree with somebody, that's never an appropriate thing to do or say. He was also called, he mentioned he was called a Nazi and Hitler, and which that I don't have as much of a problem with, because if you don't want to be called a Hitler or a Nazi, stop making laws that Hitler and the Nazis would have made themselves. So, besides which, Republicans have been accused of being Hitler and Nazis right along for the last, at least 10 years that I've been around, if not longer. And nothing could be further from the truth. Actually, it's the Democrats that have the history of being Hitler-like and Nazi-like and actually being racist. So that's a discussion for another day, though. But so yeah, the curfew is gone, and there'll be no mandatory wearing of masks. Now, I've worn my mask when I went shopping. Do I think it does anything? Probably not. But if there's a chance that it could stop me from either getting it or giving it to somebody, then great, But to mandate something like that, especially when they're not going to provide the masks for you, I got a problem with that. If you're going to mandate that I wear a mask, you better give me a mask. If you... I just have a problem, like I said, with the government telling me I have to do something like that. I mean, they tell us we have to do enough stuff that we have to do, so... And the other thing I wanted to comment on was I guess the Democrats in the House, a couple of them, Tim Kaine, I think it is, I think that's his name. He ran for president for about a couple of days. And I guess there's like a 12 or 13 of them that signed on. They want to give $2,000 stimulus payments to everybody over the age of 16. They want to give, I think, $500 for each kid, up to $1,500. So if you got 3 kids, you get $500 a piece for the $1,500. If you got 4 kids, you still just get the $1,500. So that would give a married couple with 3 kids $5,500 a month. And they want to do this for at least 6 months. And then it would renew every 6 months until the unemployment numbers get down where they were before the virus. Now, who's going to be against getting free money? For me, it would be $2,000 a month for 6 months. But at what cost? You've already spent $5 or $6 trillion on the previous stimulus check bill, and this would be another several $trillion added to it. So if we keep doing this, we're going to be paying $100 for a loaf of bread, maybe $75 for a gallon of milk. It's not sustainable to keep giving away money like that. And I realize that people need money, and through no fault of their own, people have lost their jobs. But to just give away money willy-nilly is not wise. Now, I was going to say I don't think this will go anywhere in the Senate. The House will probably pass it, but not the Senate. But I could see them doing another stimulus, something similar to the last one. I was watching commentators on TV, and they said that, what they're doing is asking for a lot, knowing that they'll only get a little bit in the end. So, but the good news is they're going to start reopening parts of the economy, and people will be going back to work. So hopefully we can get people earning money again, so we don't have to keep giving away money. Because if they don't start opening the economy, there's not going to be an economy left to open. And there is a point of no return. Come on, Shadow. All right. There is going to be a point of no return when we can't get back what we had. I read in my old city that I used to live in up in Maine, up in Saco, they had a Krispy Kreme that just opened, a Krispy Kreme donut shop, and they just closed this week. Gone. Not going to reopen. not going to come back. It's just closed forever. And same thing with the Pizza Hut in town. That's been there quite a while, and that's closed down for good. So if we don't start opening places up, that's going to be the case all over. And then the unemployment rate won't go down. And we can't go back to the way it was during the Obama years, where everybody was on food stamps and collecting unemployment checks for 4 years, 8 years, whatever it was. President's done a lot of good things for this economy, and before this all happened, we had the lowest unemployment rate we ever had, and now it's going in the direction of the highest unemployment rate we ever had. And it's sad. And I get we want to help as many people as we can. We want to keep people safe and healthy, but come on, Shadow. We want to keep people safe and healthy, but we can't afford to close down the country every time we get a virus outbreak. And we just can't do it. I mean, right now I think the death toll is like 40,000, but the seasonal flu takes 350,000 a year. $350,000 a year for the seasonal flu, and this has only done 40,000, and we've shut down the country for it. Some things are good. I like the idea of social distancing as much as we can, and keep that going. Let's go. So yeah, we got to keep that going, and I like to have my personal space. And we got to get back see Tom Brady play football this year at Raymond James Stadium. And now they're talking that they might not allow any fans into the stands. That would suck. I mean, I'd get my money back for the tickets, which would be all right, but I want to see the games. I want to be able to watch Brady play, not just on TV either. But anyway, on to a more positive thing. I think it was, yesterday I ordered my boat. My inflatable yacht that I'm getting. No, it's not really a yacht, but that's what I call it. I got the, I might have talked about this already, but I got the, yeah, I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But anyway, I'll say it again if I didn't. I got the motor upgrade. I think the last time I talked about it's what I wanted to get, or that I had gotten the offer. But yeah, I think that's what it was. I hadn't ordered it yet. I had just gotten the email with the offer on it. So I did end up purchasing it. I got the motor upgrade and everything. And free life jacket. It's got a canopy, so keep the sun off my bald head. Still going to wear sunscreen, obviously, because the canopy only does so much. But yeah, I'm going to be sailing around in my old little rubber boat. So, well, it's not rubber, but inflatable anyway. And I'll be doing some videos when I get it. And, when I get going in the water, I'll be doing some videos. So that'll be good. Give me something to do. Hopefully we won't be under quarantine for too much longer. So, because I imagine it's going to take probably at least a week or so to get the boat. And I got a really good battery for it. Battery. So if you use the motor on full without slowing down at all, if you just run it wide open, full throttle, it'll give you about 2.5 hours. If you take it easy, you can as much as it can. So that's good. So things are looking good on that front. Got the case to keep the water out of the battery. So that's alright. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out on the water. Talk about the weather a little bit. It's pretty windy out here. You It's been cool this morning. We had some rain. Right now it's just I think when I left the house it was 67, so it's on the cool side, but not too bad. It's like the weatherman said on TV, you gotta enjoy this, because for the most part, from now on, we're gonna be looking at heat and humidity, and so maybe a little cool, but I'm enjoying it. And we'll be back into the 80s and 90s. Well, 80s come back tomorrow with sun, and we got a couple more chances of thunderstorms and rain, but nothing too major. So just got to pick up after my doggy dog here. Come here, Shadow. He left a little gift that Daddy had to pick up. Bear with me for a second. Alright, should be back if you can see me. But yeah, it was cool and rainy today. Like I said, it needed to rain, so that was good. You couldn't do this in the dog park. he had to do this here where they got rid of the dumpster, so there's nowhere for me to deposit this, so I have to use the tin can in the backyard, which is all right. So yeah, cool and windy right now, which isn't too bad. It's good. Like I said, I'll be back in the 80s tomorrow. Next week it'll be back in the upper 80s to around 90. So little respite from the heat never hurt, especially since these days are going to be few and far between now. Anyway, I'm going to get going. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. And have a great one. Stay safe. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Bye.